Hit him with the intro.
Hi, I'm Sutton. That's Jon. This is the Self-Care Disciples podcast.
We put out episodes weekly. You can find us wherever you stream podcasts, whether it's Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, wherever you like. We're on it.
We are
Pornhub.
everywhere. If you want to watch us on YouTube, that's probably going to be your best bet. We're pretty cute, we're pretty funny, and Jon is pretty incredible at editing. So every once in a while, he photoshops a really handsome face onto mine, and it's more bearable to watch.
I'm going to do a face swap between you and I one day. That'd be funny.
Dude, the world's not ready for how hot that'll be.
Oh, God. We'd explode the internet. Probably
Look,
for the
man,
best.
look. You have no beard and a mustache. I have a beard and no mustache. We would just be one whole man.
We should actually, one frame, just
bro.
one person talking the whole time.
As the kids would say, that would fuck. We would fuck. No diddy.
Please do us a favor. Go follow the podcast wherever you stream your podcast. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget to leave a 5-star review on Spotify and Apple. It really helps us. And also subscribe to the YouTube. I just said that, but I need to remind you again because y'all ain't doing it.
Let's get into our merch update and check-in. I don't have any new merch.
Shit, what was I going to say I needed to talk about?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. But I wanted to make a comment about what you said. It's okay. It'll come back up. It was dumb.
Dude, if it was a comment to what I said, yes, it was dumb. It doesn't matter. 99% of what I say doesn't matter.
Half the time when I'm editing the podcast, I'm the dumb one on the podcast. You are the very insightful one.
Insightful.
Yes.
Insightful.
Yes.
Those are the words you're going to use to describe me.
Yeah. So nowadays, here's a little inside scoop for the listeners, a little behind the scenes. So when I edit the podcast, I actually clip the highlights in real time. And once the podcast is all said and done, I do the highlights. And now I've actually categorized them between serious, semi-serious, and funny. And you have more serious ones than I do. And most of the time, I want to, now that I've learned how to do the 9:16 full screen, I have quite a few highlights of where it's just you. And I was just like, Jon, your face doesn't even need to be in this one.
Oh my God, they're silly.
Just saying. And then mine are like so dumb. Like my insight is just like, you'll be talking about something super insightful and be like, hey, have you ever wondered that,
why is your left ball bigger than the right one?
Exactly. Like if they ever did a sequel of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and what if they landed in someone's crotch? That'd be weird. Like
would
that's
the ball hairs be played by people or be CGI?
It would be 100% real, man. Like they would have to, the studio would have to shrink people in real life, plant them in someone's hairy crotch. It would be like searching for Obama,
what I'm saying is
Osama all over again.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It actually, I'm just imagining the intro to it, and the intro is like some epic voice, like, "We thought we'd never find him." It's like, "Honey, have you seen the kids?" And then it's like Osama's like, "Baka laka," and he says something fucking like, I don't know, fucking malakala. Something fucking...
Or it would be something like, "We thought it was a myth. They thought they could never find it. One group of kids finding the clit finally."
Well, I was going to say, it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Osama's nutsack. And like the kids got shrunk on Osama's sack before he got captured. So it's like they got to capture the kids before they kill Osama. That's where I was going with it, but
they got to rest. Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a pretty sick plot. Anyways, let's get into.
I think we're at a good point where we can do a check-in.
I think we're at a good point. I don't have a merch update.
Hit him with some tattoo shop promos.
we have a Star Wars May the 4th deal going on this Saturday. So by the time you listen to this, it will be over. But we are planning on trying to serve as many walk-ins as we can. We have 2 artists available. I'm booked for the day, so I'm not quite able to do walk-ins for Star Wars tattoos. But my first appointment of the day is a Star Wars tattoo, and it's going to be a Death Star tattoo. So I'm super fucking excited to draw that and show you guys. Um, as far as anything else, updates for the shop, we have Harvest is Life next door, which is Jesse Bauza's tie-dye company that is turning into a hippie general store. They're going to be selling all kinds of badass stuff. Dad's been painting the walls, getting the floor restored. We're hoping to open by June. We're going to have like some kind of soft opening around then, and also maybe have a party to celebrate 2 years of self-care tattoo. And a little update about me: I did graduate my apprenticeship, so that's cool.
Congratulations.
I know we talked about that before, but now since I've graduated, Marcos is allowed to graduate. You fucking cuck. And we're gonna
Oh, I
probably
didn't
have a
know
little
that
party.
Marcus wasn't graduated. Sorry.
Technically, yes, but we never celebrated it. We threw a party for like a going away party for him, but he only did like 9 months at self care.
Uh
So
huh.
he didn't really do a full apprenticeship. He just left and then was like, I'm a tattooer. And we were like, what the fuck? You can't just call yourself a tattooer now, bitch. Like you're still a fucking apprentice. So when I graduated at the convention, Dad was like, all right, let's do something for Marcos. And I was like, yeah, we should. Dad's like, I know. It
That's
was kind of
cool.
funny because Dad's always like giving Marcos a hard time. But I know I already talked about me graduating, but I only said it so that we can talk about Marcos. We're going to have like some kind of party for him or something too. And other than that, I did a bunch of really fun tattoos this week, and
Sick.
everybody's been killing it.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to come together and do a group party. Class of 2024.
Oh, that I'm
Yeah,
going to
that's
count that as
cool.
my check-in.
That's a great check-in.
Your turn,
Does
bitch.
anyone do
Try to top that.
obviously there's May the 4th Flash. I've seen tons of
Titty
that,
drop.
but does anyone do like Cinco de Mayo Flash days?
Mm-hmm. All the time.
Huh. That'd be fun. Just get
Yeah.
like a tequila bottle, tequila tattoo. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm having
What are you?
issues pronouncing it. Tequila. Got it.
Yeah, bro. Have yourself a quinceañero. Get some
Hanson.
jallies.
Wait, no. It's Henson Harrow. You dumb
There you go. Get some of that whack-a-mole that people keep talking about.
Sometimes the mustache gets in the way, guys. It's not his fault. It's just it has a body of its own.
It
Anyways,
really does, man.
let me hear
Honestly,
your
I
check.
think people care more about my mustache than the rest of me, which is kind of weird. I get
Actually, I text it more than I text you, so whatever.
hey, it gets more rides than the
You
rest of
are
my body.
just realizing why there's always 2 phones in your fucking pocket and you never know whose the other one is. It's
Yeah.
your
Hey,
mustaches, bitch. When you
well,
fall asleep, it takes over your thumbs because it is so long
when
that
do I
you've
fall
trained it
asleep?
enough. When do you fall asleep, bitch?
I don't
Fall
sleep.
asleep for 3 hours and 17 minutes a day, and that's when
No,
I
that's
text.
3 hours, 17 minutes in the last 3 days this week.
Oh well, we still text more than you, anyways. You check in.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I get approached all the time where people start speaking Spanish and I'm like, no hablo the español. I can't I like it's crazy.
You're like, oh no, wow, I
Yeah.
don't speak only English here. No
Yeah.
Espanol.
But dude,
Wow.
um I had a moment in the shower where I was thinking to myself, John,
Mm.
you actually have made more friends because of the mustache than without the mustache. Because if you think about it, my best friend, Max, we met at
Hey,
a mustache.
whoa.
I can have
One
more than one
you can
best
say no,
friend.
you can say one of then. motherfucker.
One of my
There
best
you. That's
friends.
fucking. You fucking right.
One of my best friends, Max, I met
Fuck
at
you,
a
Max.
beard and mustache competition. Uh, I mean, I don't need to say much about that. And recently, last Friday, when I was going to go and buy some smokes and take a little walk, I went to a country bar called Waylon. For country fans, it's named after Waylon Jennings. And I walked
Yeah.
in, and dude, this is how you know your boy got the riz, because I walked in, I hear the country music playing, and I approach the bar. The girl asked me what I'm having. Just coincidentally, there was a guy there drinking a Guinness, and I like a pint of the black stuff. I point at my man's Guinness. I'm like, I'll have what he's having. No idea who this guy is. And he looks at my mustache and was like, dude, that mustache was meant for this bar. I'm like, that's why I'm here. And then we ended up becoming good friends. And he invited me to a book reading today that didn't happen because of the protests, the Israeli protests. So,
Oh shit.
but that's my check. We can do that as my check-in.
Okay. So let me tell you something I'm proud of and something for self-care, and then you can do that, and we'll get into our topic. Something I'm
Let's do it.
proud of. I am proud of myself for being alive.
I love that.
I am practicing. I am practicing looking out for future me for my self-care right now, and it sucks.
The moment you have to look out for future you is actually it really does suck, because it's just so hard to live in the present too, you know? Now
Dude,
you gotta, it's like an
look,
investment.
today I was so fucking tired at like 8:30, and I'm like, all right, 2 hours to the podcast. I'm like, I got to do all this stuff to clean the house and go grocery shop and get some food and do all this and get ready so I can be all like motivated. And then I stop and I get one of these Moscow mules and I drink one. I'm like, oh, that felt great. Just like chilling, relaxing. And then I sit down. Fucked. Totally
What
fucked. Totally got tired.
what
And
do
then
you mean?
like, I got to wake up. I was just fucked. After I sat down, I just fucking wanted to go to sleep.
Oh,
So I was like, fuck. I got to force myself to get awake. And I was texting a friend saying like, I'm tired and I want to take a nap, but I can't take a nap. But like, like I was like, I gotta do, and they're like, you got this. I'm like, you know what? I do. I'm just gonna snap my ass into it. You know what I'm saying?
you have a coffee machine, right? Oh, you don't like coffee
I'm
though.
not
You don't.
super into coffee right now. So, but what I did was I busted out my 7 stars, which is a sativa, and rolled a blunt of that. And I was like, all right, maybe this blunt will help wake me up. And I like got like hype, and I smoked the blunt, and I was like dancing around, listening to music and chilling, and I got like in a good mood. So
Yeah. I
I
still
just had to
think that
force myself to
strange
do
shit
it.
is 100% placebo.
That's fine. If it
But,
is, I'm happy
it
to
did the
have
job
that
though.
happen. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's fine.
me too. I'm happy too, because when
I
we
can
were
tell
in
you
the
right now that it's scientifically proven to not be placebo, but I'm
okay,
sure that
I
there's
believe you.
some. I believe that no matter what, there's probably some placebo in any medicine you take based on what people have told you about it.
Yeah. You know what isn't a
That's
placebo is Blue Chew. You take
what?
one and you are harder than life itself. So make sure to take some Blue Chew. Life's hard. Get harder.
When you can't get hard, we get hard for you. Boing. Blue Chew. Blue Chew.
I'm definitely going to edit that and make sure I send it to Blue Chew. That was probably the most organic, best promo we've ever done for Blue Chew.
Um, yeah,
That
we
was
can
pretty
call
good.
it organic. I've definitely never practiced that before.
You know what's not organic? Blue Chew.
Definitely not organic, but will feel good. Anyways, can we get into our topic? Let's get into our topic.
Let's get into the topic.
Hit them with the topic.
All right. Winging it. So we thought that we would do a topic. I guess it's more of a visual topic. So you're going to have to switch over to YouTube and
Uh-oh.
and you're gonna have to look at us if you want to listen to the rest of the podcast. So we're gonna do a little tattoo tour, which I thought was a great idea because we started this as a
Tattoo
a way to
enthusiasts.
vent about tattoos and our love for tattoos. So we're just gonna show off some of our tattoos, and hopefully not get banned. And maybe we will have to take this podcast over to Pornhub. Pornhub.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Pornhub.
Pardon me. Excuse
Pornhub.
my
Yeah. It's,
my American
yeah.
porn. What is it? Pornhub.
Pornhub. The
All
H
right.
is silent, but you still have to pronounce part of it. That's what
Oh,
they
it's
told
like
me.
ube for the flavor.
Pornhub. I want you to zoom in on my mouth when I say this. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't.
I will.
Anyways, God damn it. Just everyone
Dude.
take notice at how large my tongue is.
He is taking girlfriend requests.
No,
at the
I'm
moment,
not.
So,
I am not.
ladies, this is your time to just pause or play back the YouTube video in half speed to get a
The
load
only
of that tongue.
reason I pointed out the size of my tongue was to prove that I am a human. That's what humans would do, right?
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's fucking weird that YouTube, when I post the videos, they're like, is this video
Is this for
genuine?
kids or not? And
No,
you're like,
it
what?
asks about AI, and it's like, are the people depicted in the video real? I'm like, I mean, doesn't
I
feel
haven't
like it.
uploaded a video on YouTube in long enough to know that.
Well, don't worry, I do it.
I know, I fucking love you. Anyways, you go first. I want to pick a body part of you, and you pick your favorite tattoo from it.
Okay.
And then you do the same. Does that sound cool?
Sure.
Okay. Or do you want to go first?
No, you can pick.
Okay.
What body part?
Your left arm.
Left arm. So this guy.
What's your
I guess I'll
favorite
show off.
tattoo on it? And you can just like tell me, since it's kind of like a full sleeve, tell me about it.
Yeah. I guess I'll show it off for the camera real quick. So I don't know if you can see it that
nice
well
pack.
under this lighting, but
Looks like a Medusa,
this side,
a big ass snake,
let
and
me
a
flex for a
rooster.
minute. Yeah, so I got a rooster and a snake here for my mom and dad. Those
I
are their
never noticed
Chinese
your Medusa. That's
zodiacs.
sick.
And
I like the big ass rope.
the Medusa is actually a Chiodo's tattoo.
Oh,
Yeah, the
I
song
love that.
"One Day Women Will All Become Monsters."
Yeah, I love the cherry blossoms in it. The whole background, it looks really nice. It's all cohesive. That's nice. What else is on that sleeve?
Just your usual, like, whatchamacallit.
Background?
Yeah, just a cloud background.
There's no other like focal points?
Let me actually do it like this because
I can't see it as well this way.
Oh, really? Yeah, lighting's bad in my office.
That's okay.
But I'll change the video.
Well,
so
you can post
better.
pictures of it.
Oh yeah, that's
anyways.
true.
It's not a big deal.
I forgot about that. Y'all, you're so smart.
So, okay, so that's all you have on your left arm is those 3 focal points, and then the rest is just background.
Yeah, I have nothing else on there. I have dude,
part of your hand tattoos.
I honestly don't even remember my tattoos at this point. Yeah, part of my hand tattooed there.
Whatever Forever, which is from All-State
Modern
Champs?
Baseball.
Modern Baseball, that's right. Modern Baseball.
Yeah, because I am more PA than you are.
It's true, you are. I'll take that. Okay, cool. Well, I love that. I've always really loved the rooster, and I never noticed the Medusa, nor did I realize it was Chiodo's tattoo. You've probably told me that before, but I didn't remember.
Maybe. The Chiodo's thing has like... The really surprising thing is that they've both aged really well.
The blue in that looks great.
That is one of my oldest tattoos.
That's fantastic.
And yeah, I don't know. But I've been dying to go back to Oren Hurley from Three Kings to get more. because clearly he knows what he's doing. I mean, he is so good.
Clearly.
He's someone that I would love to interview for the podcast because he is a master of multiple styles. Because I actually fell in love with him because he was I saw him in like a tattoo magazine for Biomech. And when we got there, I presented the idea to him as a Japanese tattoo, and he was like, how do you feel about maybe doing a mix between Japanese neo-trad, but traditional being the base? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds good to me.
You're like, you want to tap me? I got cash, brother.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, exactly. All right, my
So,
turn.
okay, yeah, pick one.
I'm trying to think what part of your body I haven't seen yet.
All right, so I'll tell you first, I don't have tattoos on my thighs.
Well, that's for us to find out. It's like almost like
oh, okay. Well, yeah,
tattoo,
yeah.
dude. It's like
Never mind.
tattoo battleship.
All
right, show me your right knee.
Okay.
Ah, damn! It's a miss.
You have not sunk my battle tat.
I could have sworn you had something on your knee.
Oh, we can make this battle tats.
I like it.
We try to guess a spot that you have tattooed. It's probably easier to guess a spot that we don't have tattooed, or it's probably harder to guess a spot that we don't have tattooed, but I want to see tattoos for the YouTube. So, all right, I'm going to go, since you lost, I'm going to go with right leg.
What part?
Just anything that you want to see. Your favorite tattoo on your right leg.
Oh, thank God.
You were like, oh God.
Yeah, dude, because that's where my really bad one is.
I'm kidding. He does not have a fucking swastika anymore.
I would go with that guy. Ooh.
Just tell us what it is so you can post a picture of it. Because I can't see it.
I think Jackie would like this one. It is a wizard.
With a boner?
Wizard Reaper coming out of a skull.
Wizard Raper?
Yeah.
Dude, why would you get something that rapes wizards tattooed on you?
Reaper! Wizard Reaper.
Oh, that makes more sense. I'm kidding.
God damn it.
Just being facetious. Anyways, so does he have like a raging heart on, or?
No, he's just he just has a very magical heart on.
Oh yeah.
But it's my favorite one on my right leg so far.
Who did it? When did you get it done?
That one is done by Anthony. I can't pronounce his last name. He
Jan
was at Three
Brownowitz?
Kings. No, definitely not.
Okay.
But I got it at Three Kings. He apparently is not there anymore, which is a bummer because I really liked his tattoos and I like his coloring a lot.
You're a nice butt
But,
too, right?
You know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, but I actually, I think.
When
that
did you get it done?
My favorite one. Last year.
Last year. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Did it hurt? Like, how bad was give me a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say it's a mild 6, closer to a
6.
5.
Closer to 5. Yeah, like, I would say cats are like a 7 or 8 for me. I'm a bitch.
Yeah, like I think if
Huge bitch.
If you exercise a lot, like if you're a runner or a cyclist or someone who frequently exercises or targets the calves, it's gonna hurt a lot more. Like there's no buffer, you know?
And I've rode BMX as a kid, and I still ride my bike as an adult, and primarily walk. I don't drive as much as I walk, just because everything's so close to my apartment. There's no fucking point.
Yeah, I mean, you
get a Target
own the street,
back,
bro.
I mean? Like, nah, but we got a couple spots, and we're gonna take it over eventually. Your turn.
Oh, I got one that I actually really want to see that I know you have. Your left neck.
Oh, okay.
Did I
So
get
I'll
that
show
right? That's the
you.
side where the PMA's at,
Yeah,
right?
you're right. Oh, my left neck.
Yeah. Is
Oh,
that right?
well, nope. So
Oh,
my left neck. I'll show this on here as best I can, but for our listeners, it is a Tibetan tiger with wonky eyes. He's like cross-eyed, and he only has one ear. And it was made by Greg Christian.
nice. Where's he
Yeah.
based out of?
He's in Ohio, Tattoo Faction. I believe that's Columbus. He worked with a buddy that did my hands and back, Billy White, that we've talked about a couple times on here.
Yeah.
And I was at a convention, saw that Greg was there, boothed next to a friend of ours that we've talked about a lot more on here, Josh Stevens. And I was squirrely enough to be like, fuck, man, I need my neck done. That guy is like a tattoo god. I'm going to message him. So I was like, hey, dude, saw you were at this convention. Didn't know if you had any space available. Kind of looking to get my neck done. And he was like, I guess convention kind of sucks to do a neck. And, I had just started tattooing and never done a neck before.
Hmm.
So I didn't understand how difficult that would be to do, especially at a convention. And
Is that just because of like
just
the
a really shitty area to
yeah.
tattoo. Very hard to tattoo that area early on. So to
Mm.
me, I had no concept of how to do it. And it's just a shitty spot to tattoo. You need a lot of space. You need them to be laying down. You need to be mentally prepared for it. Like a neck is, dude, it's an honor. It's like a hand times 10. You know what I mean? Tattooing
Yeah, I
someone's
can only
neck. And
imagine.
then on top of that is face. Like there's nothing else that tops face other than, I would say, eyeballs. And, one out of every million people are going to get or maybe one out of every 500,000 people are going to get their eyeballs tattooed.
Dude, I love
I'm,
the eyeball tattoo.
I'm
It's not
completely
even a
making that
tattoo
statistic
though.
up. But no, I mean, but yeah, it kind of is. But anyway,
But you're like pressing
he
on
did my neck.
someone's neck. So I can
And
see that the fatigue happening pretty
yeah,
quickly.
but yeah, he had me sitting in a chair with a paper towel roll wrapped in saran wrap on the opposite side and my neck pressed into it. And then eventually that was just like slipping and sliding. So it was easier for me to just throw my neck over. And I was sitting shirtless doing that with like thousands of people walking by me because it's Greg Christian and he's fucking tattooing and it's someone's neck and it's this giant fat dude with tons of tattoos, sweating his dick off, and I was hungover as fuck. I'll tell you what, I wasn't hungover about 10 minutes into that tattoo because getting tattooed sobers you up real quick. Real quick. It was about 2 hours of hell. He dry wiped me the whole time. Fuck you, Greg. Love you. Tattoo's perfect.
So after the tattoo, you were probably like, "Thanks, man. See you soon."
I gave him money. I bought some books. I tipped him. I gave him some t-shirts. Um, I think I may have even gotten a picture with him because I was that like honored to get tattooed by him. I'd never met him
Yeah.
before, and he's a legend to me. I love that dude. I
What was the
love his
healing
work.
like?
Quick and easy. Took about a week to peel and a week to settle. Yeah, normal
That's
healing
cool.
time. He actually, I want to say a month or so later, somehow we messaged each other on Instagram about something unrelated, and I sent him a healed picture because he asked, and yeah, it's been perfect ever since. I love that. So what he did was I picked from his line book because I just wanted to get something he wanted to do. I told him the night before I was thinking about one of his cats because I really like his wonky tigers. I like the cross-eyed tigers. He was like, "Man, we're not going to have a lot of room. Like the neck doesn't have a lot of room." And now as a tattooer, I understand that because I tell people that all the time. I'm like, the neck doesn't have a lot of room, dude. Like it's going to have to not just be on your neck. Like it's going to have to be on your head, your neck, maybe the side of your face, maybe part of the back of your neck. It might go into the fucking collarbone. You never know. So I picked that tiger out. He stenciled it on, and he goes, "It's not going to fit, man. Like the other ear doesn't fit." And I was like, "Just fucking take the ear out. I don't fucking care if it has two ears. Just take the ear out." He's
Yeah,
like,
maybe he lost it in battle.
and
You
that's
never know.
exactly what he said. He was like, "Yeah, he lost it in a cat fight. Some
Exactly.
fucking alley cat." And I was like, "Yeah, it's just an alley cat." And that's what I ended up telling people when people were like, "Oh, what do you have on your neck?" And I said, "It's just this cross-eyed alley cat. He's a stray. He lost a eye in a fight, or he lost a fucking ear in a fight." And in reality, it's like it's a pretty epic like tattoo, man. Like it's a I don't know. To me, it is. For me, it's a really sentimental tattoo because it's a tattoo from someone that mentored someone that I look up to not as a mentor, but as like a tattoo god. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I, I, I don't know how many times I have to say it, but Billy White is the fucking man. Like, go get
No, that's
tattooed
cool.
by him.
Speaking of
Zanesville,
tattoo
Ohio,
god,
Red Rose Tattoo, baby.
so when you asked me about my favorite tattoo on that on my right leg, I wanted to say my Chris Garver, but it's not really Chris Garver. So I
Is
went
it just
to
his
a
flash?
yeah, it was Dave,
Okay.
not Dave. Sorry, why did I say Dave? Daredevil's um anniversary flash event, and dude, this was the most chaotic flash event I've ever seen in my life. So many people showed up to Daredevil, like the flagship, that they had to end up booking a just like a
A
rental
whole separate
space.
flash day.
Yeah. And then after that they
Oh
had a
shit!
third one, and it was raining. That's how big Daredevil is in New York. It was
Titty
wild.
fucking Christ, that's just ridiculous.
And I ended up getting tattooed by Eli from I don't remember. I think it's like East Street Tattoos in Brooklyn, and I like him too. Like his American traditional is really good as well. Uh, and I don't think Chris Garver was even there, but it was like Sailor Jerry's or old school Daredevil Flash that was redrawn, which was really cool. And so, yeah, I would love to say the Chris Garver, but it's not by Chris Garver, so I'm sure it would have meant more if it was him.
It's still really cool. I think
Yeah.
it's badass. Okay, so let me pick one. Or is it your turn to pick one? No, you picked one. You did
No,
my
it's your
neck.
turn.
It's my turn. I'm gonna go with your tummy.
Don't have anything on my tummy.
Fuck! A swing and a miss.
Oh, I might
Damn
as
it!
well
I
just
really thought
shout
you had
out.
something.
I'm wearing a Daredevil, a Deathbed shirt today. This one's a nice one.
Deathbed. Shout out to Bo. What up,
Yep.
dude? Shout out to Deathbed. Very
But
awesome
dude,
culty band.
stomach
What
is
do you
one of the
plan
places
on?
that I'm trying to get next. So I
What are you
really
planning on
want
for it?
to get either a Hellmouth, which I don't know how it's going to translate because it might just look really bad, you know?
That could look sick though. The right artist could do
Yeah.
that. I can
Yeah.
see that.
Like I've thought about Hellmouth or doing a demon head tattoo, like a straight up demon head with forked tongues and everything, because I think it would go well with the chest piece.
Bro, what
But
if you did a demon head lady face morph that looked like a lady head to you, but a demon head to everyone
the
else?
upside down, I've thought about
Yes.
that too.
I've
But I think the
always
Chio,
wanted to have a tattoo like that.
yeah, maybe. I don't know, maybe.
Personally, that's just me. I've always wanted to have a tattoo like that, and I'm kind of jealous of your Medusa because, I just realized recently my original idea for a back piece was a Medusa. I wanted like a Medusa, like a Medusa on a ship, and it was like fighting the ship, and the snakes were fighting each other and shit. You know what I mean? Something like fucking
Yeah,
epic and huge. And I could never find anyone to like get excited about it enough to want me to book and draw it. You know what I mean? So it never
yeah,
happened. And then I was just like, well, I'll run with the ship idea, and I did that, which I love. So
yeah. No, like with the the reason why I wouldn't want to do the reverse woman and demon is when I got the Chiodos tattoo, I got it when I was like heartbroken, and that's why
Mm.
it's based off of one day women will become monsters. It was like a very brief. I guess nowadays people will call it a misogynistic phase, but that's essentially what it was.
Yeah.
And I don't regret it because Chiodos is still one of my all-time favorite bands. That song is still one of my all-time favorite songs.
Samesies.
So, but I got it because I had broken up with a longtime girlfriend in college, and I was like, "Fuck it, I need something to commemorate this milestone." To like remind myself never to get too attached, and yeah, just one of those things that like it built up to who I've become now, really. Because now I
Yeah.
never chase anyone, friends, girls. I don't chase. You either like me or you hate me, bro.
I don't
That's not the
chase
song,
them.
is it?
I'll replace them. Insert Biggie Smalls right here. All
Yeah.
right, your turn. Take a tad.
Um, I haven't seen your legs yet.
Which one?
Let me see your left calf.
Left calf. All right. Let's see. Left calf. All right, left calf. I have Donatello with a slice of pepperoni pizza and his staff, and it says Bossa Nova, War, and Pizza. And then there's a purple blast here with a negative pi symbol that's pretty fucking sick. And then next to that, in the tiny little filler space, um, I have this TCB lightning bolt from Dad. And then
Nice.
next to that, I have
Some
a
strawberries.
bunch of strawberries from my bestie Kristen. And underneath of the Ninja Turtle, I have this really cool dragon going through some hearts by Trey LaPole, and that was part of the Labor of Love book.
Nice.
I have 2 tattoos from the Labor of Love book.
Wait, did you just? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm just a fucking idiot. I was like, wait, did you just give me both your calves?
Nope, I just have 3 tattoos in that spot instead of one
Nice.
giant one.
Way smarter. No, I'm glad I didn't do the full tour. Got to keep it mysterious
Oh,
for the
sure, yeah, whatever.
boys.
Whatever. I didn't give you the full tour, baby. There's still like 12 more tattoos on that bottom of that leg.
Word.
There's a
All right,
lot.
so
All
I'm gonna
right, I'm gonna
consider
go
that a
with
hit.
I'm gonna
I
go
sank
with
your ship then because I just
thanks my battle
basically
tat.
sank your entire leg.
My battle tat. Yeah, because my left leg is the closest thing I have to being. My left lower leg is the closest thing I have to being finished. I mean, I have like
Not
my
your
left.
arms?
Well, we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. What's your? Oh, my next one. I'm gonna go with right thigh.
I got nothing on my pasty boys.
I said right thigh.
Oh, Jesus Christ, John, you fucking
That's
idiot.
your left. Oh fuck! There's nothing on that one either.
Nah, dude.
Oh my
You have
god.
way more tattoos than I do.
Oh fuck! All right. Well, I'm guessing again since I missed twice. I'm gonna go with the chest
Oh, thank God.
because I know you got chest, and it's the sickest. Oh, look at them titties. I mean, look at that bat. They are brown and hard. Look at the veins. So who did that? Where and when did you get it?
That one's by Matt Buck, and that was done at I don't remember the shop that it was done at, but I remember the name of the shop being really cool. But
Was it
yeah, Matt Buck, you might know him from Ink Masters.
the
So
Stankmeisters? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but he was super cool. Like I don't think we ever had any conversation about Ink Masters because I was a big fan of his before the show.
Mhm.
And we had talked back and forth about a couple ideas before he went, and then he was like, "Oh, I have to go and do this thing," and it turned out to be Ink Master.
Mm.
Uh,
It's
so
a
when he
sneaky
got
one.
back, um,
He's that
we
told
ended up,
you.
yeah, he was actually supposed to do my stomach, but he was not feeling the idea.
What was the
Uh,
idea?
it was the demon head, and he was like,
Oh,
"I
okay.
ain't about that. Like, just religiously, spiritually, I cannot, in good conscience, do a demon head." I was like, "That's fine. That's totally cool. You still down to do the bat?" And that was actually one of the best experiences, like consultation wise, was with Matt Buck. He
Oh yeah.
drew, so he was such a good listener, and I thought I was just talking into the void. And so he had his iPad out, and he was already sketching. And what he had sketched is almost the entire tattoo. Like he did it like in real time. And this was just
That's
a consultation. My appointment was not until like maybe 2 months after, but it was a really interesting and different consultation experience. Yeah.
that's interesting because honestly, typically, I mean, look, guys, I'm super new into tattooing, so I don't know exactly how to go about everything, and my mentors only know so much. So, um, when I do consultations, I don't draw something up for people. I just kind of like talk through some ideas with them, and show them some stuff that I have drawn up, and bounce ideas off of them about what they want, and we talk about time, place, and size, and budget, and drawing something up is really cool. I've never had anyone do that for me either. I've never done a consultation as a client before either, though. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I love that.
Yeah, look, it was such an interesting experience because it wasn't like he was completely silent either. Like he was engaged, 100% engaged, and you could tell when an idea would pique his interest and when it just wasn't him. So when I
Yeah,
talked to him about doing a bat, he was asking like as a client, you think that they're just like standard questions, like, do you want it symmetrical, asymmetrical? Do you want it holding anything? Have you thought about background? What about color? It was just so thorough, but he made it so it wasn't like a triage kind of experience. It was more of an interactive bonding experience, like a true consultation to get to know one another, so we can see if this is like a good match. Like if
yeah,
this tattoo is going to be you know an equal exchange. And I
that's
really
cool.
respect that he was not into the demon head, and that he was so blunt about, you know, there were no sorries or buts. He was just like, I like the concept, but that's not for me, and you should go and have someone else do that. And it caught me off guard,
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
up until then, I've always had tattoo artists just be like, all right, here's a demon head.
Here you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
here's what you asked for.
And in terms of getting tattooed, so here's a fun fact about Matt Buck. So he's done full body sleeves, huge back pieces, chest pieces, stomach, you name it.
Body suits.
The man only has one tattoo.
Where is it?
It's on his calf. It's like a Tasmanian devil. So,
Sick tattoo.
you know, you can debate like can you tattoo people without actually being that tattooed? Like how do you know what tattooing feels like? Dude, I can tell you this much about getting your chest tattooed. It sucks. Like,
Oh yeah, it's ass.
don't go in there hungover. You
Mm-mm.
make sure you have a good night's sleep.
Oh baby,
Uh,
you better be ready.
and like numbing cream can only do so much because
Hmm.
the first session was fine. Like the outlines were
You do the
fine,
outline first, yeah.
but the shading part was really bad, and he could tell that I was struggling and I was trying to fight through it.
Hmm.
And it was and so he didn't do a Bactine thing like you were talking about, the Bactine cheat code. He actually did put a cream on, like a Novocaine cream, and
Hmm.
that's the first time I became familiar with numbing creams that they like, you can do the cellophane method where you put it on like 2 hours before your session and just let it like saturate the skin. And
Yeah.
he was telling me about, we're gonna have to do some shading first, like more shading
Open
first,
it
and
up.
then I'll put the cream on so that it
Yeah.
enters your bloodstream. I was like,
You
dude,
gotta
do
open
it.
it up. There's during and there's pre. There's
Yeah,
pre and post.
yeah.
So you guys,
And he was super informative too. And when he was about to put it on, he was like, "I need to let you know a couple things first, that because it's going on your chest, like it's kind of dangerous because your heart's right there."
and there's epinephrine in it.
Yeah, exactly. So like your body's response to pain, like it just doesn't register. So that could be dangerous. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I didn't think anything of it. Then I go on a smoke break and it hits me like a ton of bricks where it's like my body's going through shock retroactively for all the pain that I didn't experience during the tattoo. So I'm out there. First of all, here's the tattoo shop. No idols. No idols
No
on
idols.
Bowery.
New York.
Their smoking area is a roof, right? Like a little patio. But what they don't tell you is that you have to go through a window. So I'm half naked. My chest is all saran wrapped.
The fuck?
And I'm trying to get through this fucking window to go have a smoke. And I'm shaking like I'm fucking Michael J. Fox. I'm just like, and I get out there and I'm having a really tough time to the point where like I think I fell back into the shop.
Oh god.
But I was like, let's keep going.
Let's do this.
We came here for a job. Let's get the job done.
Let's get
We
it
did
done.
not get the job done. It took like 2 more sessions after that.
You
And then
got-
COVID happened.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't get it finished till afterwards, and then it was all
No,
out
I got
on-
it right before
Yeah,
COVID got done.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
So,
You're
I
like,
joke around that it's
"Oopsies,
my
Wuhan."
COVID tattoo,
Mhm.
my Wuhan.
I have a Wuhan bat too, but
Nice.
you can't guess
There you
where it
go.
is.
Favorite sports team, bro, the Wuhan Bats.
Bet you can't guess where it is. I'll give you 3 tries. I'll give you a hint. It's on the right side of my body.
Arm.
Wrong.
Cheek?
Wrong.
Oh, man, I was really hoping that you had a bat cheek.
That'd be sick.
Leg? No, you showed me your entire right leg, didn't you?
Wrong.
All right, you gotta tell me.
Ankle. Right ankle.
Didn't you just give me the whole right leg tour, though?
No,
Ankle's part of
I
it.
showed you the left.
Well, clearly we know that I don't know my rights from lefts.
Yep, you are not good at math and apparently directionally challenged, and that's fine.
That's all right. I'm
so
good at
glad that
some
you don't
things.
drive because there's already a couple of stereotypes that you live up to enough, and we don't need any more happening. Just saying. Next.
All right.
You like my soup Nazi? Next.
Yes, I get that reference.
Thank you.
All right, let me get a fucking shoulder, bro. Let me get left shoulder.
Left shoulder.
What we got going on over there?
Ooh, that's a good choice. Okay, I got a lot on here. Okay. Let me roll it up.
Oh yeah, look at that bare arm. There's nothing there.
Okay, left shoulder. I have a Pig Destroyer lyric. It says, "The dark cradles mystery, the light ruins everything." And that is from, I want to say, Book Burner. And it, for me, represented at the time, and still does. The reason I got it was to represent how when you're younger, you kind of have this veil of, and you have this naivety of how the world works. You just don't understand how everything works, and everything feels like foreign, and you kind of feel alone in like discovering things. And until you start figuring out the way the world works and like how things go, you're kind of alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the dark cradles mystery, meaning like, there's hope. There's hope out there. There's like something I'm looking forward to. I don't know everything, so maybe there's something good out there that I don't know of. The light ruins everything, meaning like, like you shine a light on something you may not want to see in detail.
Yeah.
A lot of
There's
things.
some mystery out there.
Yeah, when you become an adult, you shine a light on a lot of things that you're not necessarily fond of, and you wish you didn't know. That's how life works.
Yeah.
So for me, it was kind of like the death of naivety, and
Yeah.
and then under that, I have my octopus chef. Um, this
Oh,
was
we're
drawn
definitely gonna need
on.
to post a picture of that on
Yeah.
here.
This was drawn on by Josh Stevens, and he did the lyric as well.
Very
Reluctantly,
cool.
reluctantly
Why
doing the lyric.
reluctantly?
He wanted to do clouds above it, and I wanted cloud, and I didn't want clouds, and I wanted the picture lyric, and now I wish I would have got clouds. Uh,
Oh, really?
yeah, well, I love the lyric, but I think it's a stupid spot. But
Mm.
anyway, I still love it. I don't regret it. It's an octopus, a purple octopus wrapped around a vegetable cleaver, and and it's cutting into my skin. It's just to like represent. That's my spirit animal. I was a chef for a really long time, and to be a chef, you have to have 8 arms. You've got to be doing a bunch of shit at once.
Yeah.
I had the idea to have like each tentacle holding a different item and like him doing different shit and all this. Josh was like, dude, that's an entire sleeve idea. That sounds really fucking cool. If you want to do a sleeve of that, we can do a sleeve of that. Or we can just make that one piece on your arm and you can get a bunch of other cool shit too. I was like, yeah, you're right. So that's what we did. And I really love this tattoo. It's actually when Josh stayed over a few weeks ago, he was looking at it and was like, man, I don't know what purple, or he said, I don't know what machine I was using back then, but fuck yeah, that purple looks sick. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
it
that's the
does.
same Josh that was staying at your crib last week?
Yeah, it's the same Josh.
That's super
I've been
cool,
getting
dude.
tattooed by him for over 15 years now, man. It's fucking
And now look
crazy.
at you. You're a tattooer as well.
It's fucking wild.
From
All right, I'm gonna
client
go
to
with
hold on, let me finish. From client to peer. That's great.
oh, well, he was always my peer. I feel like because we
Oh,
went to med
sorry. No.
school
Well,
together. You know what I mean?
colleague. How about that?
Yeah, yeah, colleague. You're right. Um, I'm gonna go with your right elbow.
Oh, I'm so proud of this one. Uh this one is almost my unicorn because
Uh,
I've been dying to get something tattooed by him for the longest time. If you're in New York and you know um, King's Ave Tattoos, you know who I'm talking about. It's by Grez.
Grizz,
Grez. G
Grez.
R
That.
E Z.
So tell us what it is.
It is a shark rose morph.
That's fucking sick. I love
Yeah,
that. That's
I
a
love the placement,
killer
but
elbow.
it's one of those things that do not photograph well, but like if you see it in person, like it looks awesome.
No, yeah, I look. Today is the first time as a tattooer of 2 years that I've ever gotten a picture that I liked of an upper bicep tattoo. The photography side of tattooing is way harder
Yeah.
because most of us are fucking ADHD, autistic, non fucking patient motherfuckers, and we're just like, fuck it. I'll just fucking take this picture, and if it looks like shit, I won't post it.
Yeah. And that's the thing that clients don't understand because I think something about clients are like, "Oh my god, I hope he takes a picture." So it's like it validates your tattoo, right?
Well,
But
of
like
course, it really
you
does.
weren't there to go get tattooed to get a picture of your tattoo done, you know?
But it's just the way that the internet has made people feel validation. They seek
Yeah.
validation through it. And honestly, like I feel a little bit more proud of the tattoo when I'm able to take a picture of it because let me tell you something from a tattooer perspective, something you may not know from the client perspective or may not think about when it comes to the picture taking is your skin reacts different at different times during tattooing. So, like, if you're an hour into tattooing, your skin's going to look, feel, and get tattooed different than if you're 8 hours in to getting
Yeah.
tattooed. And your skin's also going to it's going to take it. it's going to photograph way differently as well
Yeah.
because of how much different amount of trauma your skin has gone through. So, as a tattooer in the modern day, you're not just thinking about how this tattoo looks right now and forever. You're trying to make sure that it looks good for that picture when you're done.
Yeah.
Like you
I
want it
think
to
it's
look good right now and forever. And if you can't get a picture of it, you almost feel like, fuck, that tattoo doesn't exist
I didn't
because
catch
it's
that
not out in
Pokemon.
the world. It's
Yeah.
exactly. It does kind of feel like that because you can make a fucking incredible tattoo or something that you feel is incredible, really fucking proud of, something huge and or perfect in your eyes, and you get a shitty picture of it and it just doesn't get the respect, it doesn't get the notice it needs or whatever,
Yeah.
or you think that it, whatever. But today was the first time I got a picture of a upper bicep that I liked, and it was because before I took the picture, I went to some of my favorite tattooers pages who post a lot of really good pictures of their tattoos. They're not just great tattooers, they post great pictures. They're great photographers too. And I looked specifically for upper bicep tattoos and saw what they did. So, yeah, it made it better. And it was a little awkward because my client had sat there for 5 hours and was like totally ready to leave. And it was taking me a lot longer to take the pictures because I had never taken them this way before.
Yeah.
But it helped and it was worth it. And he was bearing with me, so I super appreciate him. Ron, thank you
There's
so
like
much.
no inflammation in that tattoo whatsoever, which is wild.
And there is, but it's it's not as bad as it could be. um and he had a lot of like scars and stretch marks and stuff on that upper arm up there too that um you can't see that well in
Yeah.
the picture, or in the tattoo covered a lot of it, so it was really cool.
Well, it kind of looks like he's gonna cover them up anyway in his tattoo journey, you
Oh,
know?
100%. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
But here's an interesting thing, right? About like tattoo photos and stuff like that. So Grez is not on social media. Like he hates social media. And I'm gonna bring it back to that Daredevil Flash day. So he was a guest artist. He was one of the artists that you could pick. Like you go and you tell them the Flash that you want, and you tell them the artist that you would prefer, and they would tell you what the wait time is.
Yeah.
Grez by far had the longest line out of anyone there, like out of people who actually tattooed from Daredevil, but
Mhm.
everyone was there to go see Grez. And it was crazy, especially considering that he has no internet presence. That to me is kind of wild.
That's amazing. So he has no internet presence at all.
No, the only internet presence is what's posted on the uh, Kings Ave website and the Kings Ave Instagram.
Okay, so
Oh,
he
and
is
social
on the
or Kings
internet.
Ave
He
social
just
media.
doesn't have his own page.
Yeah, him
Okay.
personally, he is not on Instagram, so
That's a
he doesn't deal with any of
great
that.
that
Yeah,
is a great business plan because he is making himself inaccessible and unachievable in someone's eyes of like, I need a tattoo from this guy. I can just message
yeah,
him. You can't achieve that goal. You have to fucking go through all these hoops. But
right.
that makes people want it more. And if
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
it
that
really
good, I mean, your fucking elbow is incredible. So,
like that's the thing is I saw some of his pieces because of Kings Ave, and they tag him as hashtag Grez, and if
mhm,
you go through that hashtag, it's just amazing piece after amazing piece.
I'm gonna
So
have to.
yeah, they're just I when we've just like chatted about tattoos, I've sent you some of
Oh,
his
I'm sure.
stuff, and he does a lot of really cool
You should do a collab with him
esoteric
with Sleep
stuff.
Terror
Maybe. We talked about it for a little bit, but I'm also not trying to do too many collabs at the moment.
eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Perhaps.
I'm not doing collabs right now, dude, but that doesn't make me stop adding people to lists of potential
Oh yeah.
collabs that I'd love to do.
Yeah. No, I mean the list keeps growing. Like obviously I want to, but I need to get my business in order before I start doing collabs again. That's
I
just
feel
how
that.
I treat it.
No, I feel that.
Anyway, my
Um,
turn.
oh, okay,
Wait,
yeah.
hold up. You have two Pig Destroyer tattoos? Because I know you have one on your forearm too.
I have three.
Wow, that
I love
is
Big
that
Destroyer.
is
Big
cool.
Destroyer is God, man. They're
Yo,
my
they
God.
really are.
There's nothing better.
The only band that I will ever reserve any type of words on like in terms of tattoos because I really actually don't like words. Period.
Two of them I have are lyrics. One of them is not.
Oh, let me. Okay, fuck. I need to guess the one that is not.
No, I'll just show it to you if you want. You don't have to
Fine,
guess what it is.
fine. If you
Uh,
don't want to play the game, just show me the tattoo.
it's a tusk. It's
Uh huh.
uh, it's on my ditch area, and it's
Cool.
from a lyric from Prowler in the Yard. Something
Best
about
album.
I forget what the lyric is. It's like I forget
Do
honestly
you remember
what
the
the lyric
song?
is. I don't remember. My phone said, or I would search. It says something like it's from Prowler in the Yard. I want to say it's from Trojan Horror, but I'm probably wrong. It says something about the girl impaled by a tusk.
I think that is Trojan Horror.
Yeah, I'm pretty
That was gonna
sure
be that was gonna
it's
be
either
my
that or Piss
first
Angel.
guess. Yeah,
It's one of
dude, I
them.
love Piss Angel.
But yeah, I mean that's what my other lyric is from. The I just need to shower in your amber and bathe in your earth. That's from Piss Angel. Um, that's one of my favorite lyrics of all time.
Wait, I
Uh,
think that's from Terrifier.
nah, it's not. I just need to shower in your amber and bathe in your earth is 100% from Prowler. If they use the same lyric, maybe, but
Maybe they
I
do.
highly doubt that. I don't
I
think JR
actually
recycle lyrics.
maybe not. It's
No, it's
the
from
only
Piss
reason I
Angel, 100%. I can hear it in my head, and when I listen to it, it
yeah,
gives me chills literally every single time I get goosebumps. My hair stands up. It's crazy.
I
It's
got him too right now.
it's the most meaningful lyric and song to me in my life.
Yeah.
I love that
No,
song
dude.
more than any
It
other song. It's my favorite
it's
song.
crazy cuz like I almost wish that Pig Destroyer like I wish that JR sang the way he does now on
Oh,
Head like the way he sings on Head Cage like back then
I know.
because in Head Cage you can hear the lyrics like very clearly and in on Prowler or on Terrifier, even Bookburner, you can't really hear what's going on. Or like, is Phantom Limbs on Bookburner? Or is no Phantom Limbs is its own album,
Phantom Limbs
right?
was his own album. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't really hear what's going on lyrically until like the later stuff, which is still cool. But anyway,
I mean, I don't know. Technically, I think that um, on all of their albums, if you're a vocalist, you can hear it. If you're reading the lyrics along, you can fucking hear it. But you're right. As a normal like layman who's just like a metal listener or whatever, I'm not saying just a metal listener because it is an acquired taste and it is like you have to have a trained ear to even like it. I do what you see we're saying. He enunciated better and had like less chaotic fries.
yeah,
Those chaotic fries is what I fucking love. Though I'm trying to find that
me
lyric right
too.
now. Pig Destroyer, girl impaled by tusk. I forget what the lyric is. Yeah, it's Piss Angel for sure, or it's Girl in the Slayer Jacket.
That song is so good too.
It
Oh my
might
god.
be that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like when you said those lyrics, I was either thinking definitely Trojan Horror number one, Girl in the Slayer Jacket, and I also thought it might be Ticket to a car wreck or a car
It may
accident.
even be Starbelly because I actually think that's what my other lyric is from, and I always get it mistaken. I can't find it. It may be from Painter of Dead Girls.
Oh.
I don't know. I can't remember, dude. I'll send you the picture of the tattoo and I'll figure it out.
Don't worry. I'll find it and I'll post the
But I'll send
song.
you the picture because I have pictures of it. Let me guess. Your left foot.
Got nothing there.
Right foot.
I'm just rocking Vans today.
You got nothing on your feet?
No, I hate my feet.
Left ankle.
Left ankle.
I know you got one there.
Oh, God. I got this bad boy.
Is that a skull? What is that?
Skull in a book.
Oh, that's sick. And then above
It's
it, you
a
got
standard
a big-ass
flash.
pocket watch.
Yeah, I got a...
Fucking sick.
Yeah, sure. I'll show you the rest of it.
Huge. Yeah, let me see that. While you're up there, shake that ass, bitch.
Got a pocket watch there.
What does it say underneath of it? I like how you showed your ass. Oh, timeless. Ah! Damn, that was
That's
hot.
actually my bro tat with my mom.
Sick. What's up, Mom? Love you, miss you.
Yeah, she's got the same tattoo on her shoulder. And
That's sick.
the clock
I don't have any
actually
bro
has
tats
the
with
time of my birth. Oh man, I'm out of breath from shaking my booty. I don't know how these IG girls do it.
Man, you gotta hit the Stairmaster. All right, your turn. We'll do one more tattoo each, and then we'll
One
wrap.
more.
Or just one more. How's that?
All right, we gotta show Dave off. That's his name, right?
Yeah. All right.
If you don't want to show Dave off, that's okay.
No, that's
he's
fine.
not done.
It's fine. It's not done yet.
You got plenty to choose from because you're fucking covered.
This is Dave.
I think it's so sick.
Dave is a giant Hanya for our listeners. It covers my torso from my, I don't know, the start of my neck all the way down to my belly underneath the fold, because I'm a thick boy. I do thick things. It was started by Matt Torres at Black Label in Frederick, Maryland. We've done 2 sessions on it. He drew on most of it. He stenciled the Hanya, drew on all the flames. So it's a Hanya with flames going all the way around it. It's the biggest tattoo I have. It's one of the only tattoos I have unfinished. And
I remember when you were going, you texted me. You're like, "I'm gonna go get my my stomach done." And how long was the first session?
The first session was 6 to 7 hours, and I got the tattoo flu real bad. I'd never been tattooed that long before in my life. I'd never been tattooed with a Cuban before, which, yeah. And I'd never had my chest tattooed, my stomach tattooed, my ribs hadn't been tattooed since my first tattoo. Yeah, I just put myself through it deciding to get that. It was a fucking stupid idea to get that, not having anything else on my torso. But I do not regret it at all. I fucking love that I got something so big. The actual original idea was I had like a little space on my shin on my left leg, and I was like, I want to get like a Fudomayu and have like the cool sword, at least like the sword as my shin piece. And then I was like,
fuck yeah,
I was like,
that.
why would I get that on a leg that has nothing but American traditional, and most of it is like cartoons? Like I have Adventure Time and like fucking Ninja Turtles and shit on there. Why would I get something Japanese? And I'm like, I have nothing on my torso. Matt does a lot of large scale Japanese. I don't have any like Japanese tattoos. I'm fucking doing a Hanya. And I was like, I don't have a Hanya. I'm doing this. Guess what, John?
You have a Hanya.
Yeah, I already had one. I just forgot about it because I have that many.
No
tattoos.
way.
Swear to fucking God, I forgot about it.
That's okay, bro.
You want to see
I
him?
have a friend who has 4 dragons on him.
You want to see Mini Dave? This will be our bonus tattoo.
Yeah, let me see Mini Dave.
All right, this is Dave Jr.
Dave Jr.
Dave Jr. It's Dave
Oh,
Jr.
hey there, bud.
He's on my trap.
Wait, how did you
Actually,
forget? I mean, everything is close to Dave
dude,
at this point.
I can't. Who fucking
That's
looks
true.
there? Come
That's
on. Who
true.
fucking looks at the top of their shoulder? Get out of here. You. While I'm here, guess what I don't have? Look at all that naked spice. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at all
damn! I didn't realize that you didn't have both shoulders done. Well, I guess because
that. I have
I love the
all
avocado,
this space.
dude. I love your avocado, by the way.
This?
Yeah,
Oh,
love
thank
that shit.
you. I'm
I'm
gonna
trying
put
to
my
get an
shirt on.
avocado with my little sister for our
That'd be
bro
sick,
tat.
dude. I'd love
Yeah,
that. I'd love to see that. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, those are my tats. What I got. I
nice.
love how I went from as a tattoo enthusiast, when people say tats, it's like so fucking cringy. But as a tattooer and someone who's like, I can say this now, someone who's heavily tattooed, saying tats, ironically, I've done it ironically for so long. It's just how I say it now. It's fucking hilarious. I don't even care. You get
I
to a
mean,
certain level of not giving a fuck about what people think,
yeah.
where you can just say tats unironically.
I do hate the term tats though. I've always hated it.
Oh, it's
You
so
know?
cringy. But when you're a tattooer, you're literally you say it making fun of
Yeah,
that. You say it ironically, and you say it ironically so much that it just becomes common. For tattooers, we say tats more than consumers do, I'd say, because consumers look at it as cringe and we look at it as funny.
yeah. I do like the term tatty daddy though, because that's fucking hilarious.
I do like saying uh, tat blast and just
Ooh,
like
I like
daddy
that.
blasts and like stupid shit like that.
I love
I
bangers.
think it's funny
Bangers are
when,
super fun.
I don't know, like when someone's asking, "Hey, what are you doing?" You're like, "Oh, I'm just getting a little blasted. I'm getting blasted," or like you're getting tattooed by one of your buddies, and you put on the story like "getting blasted" or some stupid shit like that. I don't know. My last tattoo was from Dad. It's on my inner arm. It's of him smoking a joint with
Yep.
his beard and his cool little Peaky Blinders hat. And yeah, I think we said what were you planning on getting next?
Knuckles. So we can take that photo op. So I'm gonna
Do you
get
want
self
to?
love on mine.
And I have self care on mine.
There you go. Not planned though. It's
Not
just
planned.
because it's just
I
something
mean,
that I
it's your
haven't done
brand's
for myself.
motto. Self
It
love is your
is.
brand's motto. It's like be yourself, find your own path, make your own path, and I feel like that's as close as it gets to self care and self love without actually saying it. So self love is
Yeah.
perfect. I
I
love
mean,
that.
honestly, I don't think sometimes I wonder like who I would be without a clothing brand. I honestly
Same.
think I would be lost. I would be
Me
100%
too.
lost.
I definitely
So,
used it as a direction for a while, and I love that.
yeah, like I would not have gone so deep into like the hermeticism and like paganism stuff and appreciating nature for what it is, would never understand what vibrations are.
Dude, no
So,
shit. I don't think I would have either if I would have stayed in my little bubble.
yeah,
That's super cool.
put in. So, what's your favorite tattoo that you have?
My favorite tattoo is of my dog, ironically, because I know I asked you what your favorite one was when we thought we were recording earlier, and you said your dog, but mine is also my dog. It's of Mary. I'll show you. It's done by um, Missy Blue, Bluebird
Shout out.
Tattoo. She is actually done as a puppy. It's a
Oh,
picture
she
from
looks
her as
so
a
good.
puppy, and she has her tennis ball here, and it has her full name, Mary Jane, and purple flowers because purple is my favorite color, and um, I wanted her as a puppy so I could always see her as my little baby because she's always
Yeah.
gonna, no matter how old she is, she's always gonna be my baby. Um, and Missy is the best ever at dog portraits. I fucking love her stuff. Um, I want her to do a couple of other of my dog portraits and or cat portraits because I have so many to get. I have like 3 more dogs and 2 cats to get, dude. Where am I going to put them?
I
I don't even
know.
know. I don't have space.
What's on your? Do you have any room on your back? You might have to just do like a Mount Rushmore of animals.
I don't. I don't have room on my back.
Shit, they may
Nope.
have to go on your cheeks.
Yeah. Well, no, my cheeks are reserved. I'm getting the grim sun and moon on my butt cheeks.
Vaguely remember you saying that, but
Yeah.
yeah, because we thought we were recording, but we weren't.
Yeah.
I'll show you my
Oh
favorite
yeah.
one for
Show
the
me your
same
favorite
exact reasons.
tattoo. Yes.
It's of my little brother Gatsby, my French bulldog,
Gatsby.
who passed away.
He's got a cool little rose and a hat. He's
He's
got a
got a
cool French
Napoleon hat because he was a little
Napoleon hat.
dictator. Yeah,
There's nothing
and
like the love from a dog, dude. I know we
yeah,
talk about
dude.
it a lot on here, but that's why it's my favorite tattoo. There's nothing like it. And now that I have Doja, like I've had other dogs since Mary that I need to get tattooed on me, but I'll probably get Doja tattooed on me before I get them because there's just something different about a puppy.
There
It's
is.
a different connection. It's a deeper connection, and I never want to get another puppy. But god damn it,
I
I love
know,
them,
because like
bastard.
when you're getting one, it's like it's not gonna last forever, and that's the part that sucks. And I feel the same way about Nana because even though I have Mabel and I have Saki, and Saki is technically my firstborn, uh, I want to get Nana next,
Yep,
which is not fair, you
it's
know?
not, but you love her a little bit differently.
Yeah,
That's okay. And I mean,
but
dude, I had
they are
Puddin
gonna
way
get
before
done.
I had Mary, and I have Mary tattooed, not Puddin. Puddin was like my OG. He was like my first real animal as an adult, out on my own. Like when I had that cat for a decade, we moved to about 15 different places together. I
Yeah,
had him for a decade. Pretty cool.
yeah. No, I'm like with Gatsby, it was like a different type of love that I've never experienced before, and I didn't realize that until he passed away. Because I don't think I've ever cried for anyone like living, anyone like any human being the way I've cried for that dog. Um, and he wasn't even really my dog; he was my mom's dog. So it definitely means a little different when they are my animals, like
Dude, I
my
feel
cat
that.
Saki. Yeah.
I had
So
so I had two I had a bunch of dogs growing up, but I had um my last 2 dogs like when I was a teenager going into adulthood, with my mom, Simon and Mabel. I still have Simon's remains. He was like my first, I feel like, dog I connected with. It was just mine, because like you have like family dogs and you have like animals that you have when you're like a child and you aren't really capable of having like that real connection with them because you're not really taking care of them. They're not looking up to you like, "Oh, you feed me, you walk me, you've trained me, like you showed me through life. I wait for you all day." Like they don't have that
yeah,
when you're a child. So when you're an adult and you get to do that, it's pretty fucking cool. And Simon was probably like my first dog that I got to connect with like that. And um, he was just a little shithead Jack Russell, man. He barked at everything. He was a little bastard. He ran away constantly, bro. Constantly. I'd be on my way to school. My grandma would come picking me up, and then boom, Simon get out, and he'd run across the fucking neighborhood and just start chasing a cat. And he'd be out all day, and sometimes I'd just be like, all right, well, I'm going to school. And I'd come home, and he'd be like laying on the porch, like I'd
that's
kill the
just Jack
cat.
Russell behavior right there.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking psychopaths, but I love him. Um,
Yeah. No, this afternoon, Nana. So, dude, this is why I have to stay away from the couch during work hours
oh God,
because they look at me on the couch and I try not to make eye contact, and they're just
there you
like,
go.
"Dad, can you
We're
come here,
gonna
take a
nap.
nap?"
We're
And
gonna
so
nap.
Nana was
Wanna
like
nap.
Nana has this like one sleeping pose. She has like so many, but one of them is like, "Hey, Daddy, could you come over and take a nap with me? Like, can we snuggle?" Like where
Oh
she
my
just
God,
kind of like
Spikes. Muggle?
She has her arms kind of open where she like wants to
Oh, I
sleep
know that one.
together.
I know that one.
And so I gave in.
Sluts.
And honestly, without that nap, I don't think this podcast would have happened today. I would have been like, yo, we got to do it tomorrow.
Thanks,
But
Nana.
I remember
Love
I
you.
was like talking to her and I was like, Nana, you don't even realize, like, if someone were to hurt you, if we were on a walkie together,
I
I
would
would I
fucking
would
kill them.
kill them. I would fucking kill their entire family. Their bloodline would be done. There would
They
be
would be devastated.
no one left.
I would be
And she's
like
just looking at
Kratos
me.
from God of War, bitch. Blood would be spilled.
Yeah, dude. It was great. And she's like, oh, I love this bedtime story. This is my favorite bedtime story.
I love doing that shit to Mary too. So having before we wrap it up, we can go on a little we can dote about our dogs a little bit longer. Mary being 10 and Doja being almost 6 months, you can't really give Mary attention without Doja being like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
So my apartment is pretty big. So sometimes Doja will be like in the kitchen, which is really far away from my bedroom. Like just so you know, ladies, if you're ever over, which you shouldn't be because I didn't invite you, the bathroom is very far away from the bedroom in case you need to drop a deuce. Um, but anyways, Doja will be in the living room or in the bathroom or fuck in the kitchen or some shit, which is next to the bathroom actually, and she'll be like fucking with Future, and Mary will be laying there in bed, which is this is typically in the morning because Doja has like a fuck ton of energy, and Mary just lays in bed and waits for me to get up. Mary will be laying there, Doja's across the whole fucking apartment, and I'm like, Mary, what are you doing? And she starts wagging her tail, and she's looking at me like, that little bitch is in here. You can pet me. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pet you, but don't be too loud because that bitch is gonna hear us. And you start getting into
Yeah.
loving on them, and you start you say all the shit. Oh, you're such a cute little baby. Blah blah blah. Stinky butt. All this bullshit. And then all of a sudden, I hear like a little bell or a twinkle or like something like jingle. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh fuck, Doja's on her way. And then Mary's like, and she jumps up, and then Doja runs in and jumps in my face, and we're both like, nothing, like
Yeah.
we weren't cuddling without you, bitch. Like,
There was no
Doja's like,
canoodling happening.
yeah, Doja's
Dude,
like, I'm
they're
gonna stick my tongue 3 inches down your fucking ear, Mary. Fuck you. And you're like, this is disgusting. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious though.
dude, it's
I
like
love my
chaos
girls.
sometimes when one dog is getting more love than the other. Like this afternoon, oh no, last night, Mabel was having a little bit of a tough time falling asleep, and so was I. So I was like petting Mabel, and Nana's half asleep, but she like opens her eyes and she's looking at me like she's so sad. And Saki, it's a whole different story because he will go to the bathroom and make me go in there, and he'll give me a hug. He's like, Daddy, I just wanted to let you know I want to give you a hug. And dude, that's the
You
cutest
are
fucking thing
cute,
in the
daddy,
world.
and I love you. Please hug me.
When it was just me and him, and like I would come home, and the train ride home was like 2 hours. So the immediate place I would go to is the bathroom to take a piss. And he would be waiting for me in the bathroom, and he would climb up on the sink. And when I'm washing my hands, he would come up and give me a big hug. And dude, that's the moment I became a cat person, because I was like, I thought cats are just shitheads and they don't like show love, but that is wrong, 100% wrong. So
Look, it's look, I've had very lovable cats, and my last cat before Future, I've only had two cats like as an adult, Future and Puddin. Um, but Puddin was like a gray English house cat, super chill, fat cat, like ate a lot, didn't give a fuck. He was an outside cat, didn't have a litter box, nothing. He was an inside outside cat, but he never had a litter box. He slept inside and ate inside, but he went outside to do his business. Like when I walked Mary and shit, he would literally like come up to me like, "Hey, let me out," and I would go let them out, together. But um, Puddin was, I don't know, 10 years old or something before he kind of ran off and I never saw him again. But he was very lovable, and Future is not. So it's really nice every once in a while, like today, for example, you know, when you wake up in the morning, go to use the bathroom, all your animals got to follow you. They got to know what
Yeah.
the fuck's going on. So I go to the bathroom. Mary and Doja follow me. Mary comes in first. I love on her. Then Doja comes in. I love on her. And then they both leave and they do their thing. And then fucking Future comes in. And he's like, "What's up, dude? You're loving on them. You're going to love on me." So that was really cool this morning. It was like he came through with his turn of like, "All right, you know, you're gonna love on me now, motherfucker." And normally he's just like in fuck you mode, like I'm gonna fuck you up. Like I walk past him and he's in the windowsill and he's just like batting at me and shit. I'm like, "You piece of shit." Or he's
Yeah.
fighting Mary or fighting Doja or whatever. So I don't know. That was cool this morning.
All right. Well, that wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed our tattoo tour. You can find us on all streaming platforms or wherever you want to listen to podcasts.
Giggity.
Amazon, Google,
Pornhub,
Spotify,
YouTube.
and also, again, if you're only listening to it now, you really should just watch it on YouTube for the tattoo tour.
Yeah, if you're not a fucking idiot.
There you go.
God, we're hot as fuck. Just watch us on YouTube. Jesus Christ, it's not that hard.
I mean, we did show off quite a bit of skin tonight.
I mean, I'm literally naked half the time on this podcast. You guys just don't watch us on YouTube, so you had no fucking idea. Idiots. Anyways, I hope you guys like listening, but if you didn't, you know what? Fuck you!